What's up everyone, Kawaii here. Welcome to my playthrough of Grisaia, Phantom Trigger Volume 5. This is part 6 of my Grisaia Phantom Trigger Volume 5 playthrough series. If you haven't seen the other 5 parts, you can click the playlist in the description down below. But we're going to pick up right where we left off back in part 5. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, here we go. So I look back at the thumbnails, like all the thumbnails from my playthroughs of the last 4 volumes, and going by the logic off of those, we should be able to get into the action right around this part, since other volumes, the action started like around part 5, like after part 5 of my playthroughs. Well, yeah, let's go. So I'm craving action, man. Wait, what'd she say? Crazy, I thought putting your mag patch upside down was just for show, but it's actually really practical. Oh. When you try to pull a spare map from your chest rig, you always end up thumping your chest. Great battle tactic. That's how you win wars, man. You gotta distract the enemy with your boobs. I mean, I'm pretty sure Sun Tzu wrote about that, like, somewhere in the Art of War. I think it was exploit the enemy's weaknesses or something. Boobs. Not only can they, you know, be the demise of the enemy, but they can also bring people together. They can be a deadly weapon and one that can bring peace. Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. Damn. Damn. The disrespect for the flat chesters is real. Are you gonna diss your sister like that as well? But yeah, Maki's right though. Even though big boobs, they're nice to look at, they cannot be practical for the one who has them, especially in the battlefield. And they're heavy, you know, they probably ruin. Look, like these things right here. Okay, if you're not a well-built woman, they could hurt your back. They can be a pain to your back, man. Oh. What does that have to do with Opie? Every now and then NFTs come flying at you.
まあ細けいことは気にしねえけどよ。前に廃墟したての熱々の空薬莢が胸の谷間に落ちた時は軽くパニックになってさ。
Yeah, I'm not. I've never fired a Glock before, so I just assumed that they just fly, you know, sideways like normal, or wherever the extractor is. I mean, if it's flying, if a shell is flying directly at you, then yeah, I think Miranda's right. It could be a problem with the extractor. Ooh.
たまのことだし、まあいっかって思ってたけど、それが原因で命を落としてもつまんねえし、かといって今さら首周りのきつい服を着る気にもなんねえし、どうしたもんか。シュマグじゃね？
What?
首周りが苦しくないようにゆるっとシュマグ巻いておけばいいんじゃない？
Is that what they're called? Shimag?
出してる状態よりは安全だし、シュマグって1枚持ってると何にでも使えるしね。
マジか。そうか、その手があったか。すげえ、そんなこと思いつきもしなかった。さすがだぜ姉さん。
How's it going?
だよおめえ、なんでおめえはいつも私が俺の話してっとひょこひょこ出てくんだよ。
Oh, what are you talking about? That's clearly not a coincidence. Also, that's probably one of the rare times we actually see Haruto's face. That's not, you know, part of a CG. What? I assure you, it's not intentional.
とにかくおめえはあっち行ってろ。そんで私の胸元を悪びれもしねえで堂々と凝視すんじゃねえ。
Hey, he's a man, okay? He can't help it, okay? No matter how mature you think you are, when a stack of old pie is in front of you, and it's even a little bit, and if it's exposed, you know, you can't help it. Okay, it's in a man's nature. This makes me want to put up a poll on Twitter. What do you think about girls who flaunt their goods but get mad when you look at them? Great idea, Haruto. I'm gonna put that poll on Twitter. I'm gonna make it a poll on Twitter. Are you sure? If I leave now, you won't be able to get your stamp for today's lesson. Ooh. Alright, just in time, Arisaka.
なんでこの二人のハンコがいるんだよ。
仕方がないよ。練習の段階終了過程証明には教官とは別に作戦担当指揮官とクラス担任のハンコがいるんだから。まあこうして訓練の終わりにちょこっと顔出してハンコを押すだけなんで、誰が押してもいいんだとは思いますけどね。一応担任ですから。
I guess this means you two finally passed the first stage.
一応ってなんだよ。こっちは真面目にやってんだ。
Gumi has already started the second stage, you know.
マジか。
Oh, shit.
グミちゃんは狙撃銃の有資格者だしね。実技免除の数が私たちとは違うんだよ。
Ah.
くそ、そんぐれででけえ面させねえぞ。すぐに追いついてやる。
Ah, good old Maki. Can't stand it when someone outdoes her in something.
お疲れ。
Oh, see ya, Murasaki. You leaving already, Murasaki?
病み上がりだしね。今日はこのぐらいにしておくよ。
That's a good idea. Sure.
じゃあ。え？今の子誰？
Your sister?
そっか。道理で見たことあると思う。
Holy shit, she forgot her own sister! Oh my god, you need us. Okay, we need to give this girl an intervention. Maybe she should just you know, stop taking on another persona. Like, for several months. I mean, for real.
普通妹の顔忘れるか？きって姉だな。
仕方がないんだよ。私はそういう女なんだから。
Man, no wonder Murasaki just always feels like she's in your shadow.
紫さん、最近元気ないですね。まだ体調が優れないのでしょうか。
I think there's more to it than that.
いろいろとあるんですよ。 私たち姉妹は
Quit using that as an excuse.
それ前にも言ってたけど、そのいろいろって何なのかな。
Yeah, I'm with Brenna here.
どうしよっかな。いや、たださ、家族間のことだし、私なんかが興味本位で聞いていい話じゃないとは思うけど、それでも最近の紫を見てると放っておけないんだよね。珍しく風邪をひいたのだってそのことが無関係ってわけでもなさそうだしさ。
Murasaki's been in lately and she never catches cold, so I can't help but wonder zero.
あ、その辺のことは私も少し気になってはいたんですよね。
Yeah, so I just can't ignore the funk Murasaki's been lately and she's never... Oh, okay.
そもそもユウキさんとマスターはどうであったの？
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure she was really sick, but she really was sick. But, how do you and Master meet, Yuki-san? Ooh.
そっちが気になっちゃう感じですか？
Well... Oh, shit. Here we go. Story time!
ミネソタの刑務所よ。
Prison? Y'all were in prison?
そこで私とハルトは同じ棒だったの。私が上のベッドでハルトは下だった。
What were y'all doing time for?
あの当時は二人ともまだ若くてね。二人して何度も脱獄を試みては失敗したり、辛いことも多かったし苦しかったけど、やがて二人とも出所してそれっきり。再会したのは3年後の日本だったわ。刑務所にいた私にまともな仕事があるわけもなくて、その日を食べていくために人には言えないような仕事をしていた私。社会の底辺に首までどっぷりと浸かって駅の階段に座り込んで灰色の空を見上げていた私の前にハルトは突然現れたわ。
Sitting on the stairs in front of the train station, just looking up at the gray sky.
こんなところで何をしてるんだっていうハルトに私は半笑いで答えたの。見ての通りよってね。ハルトは座り込んでいた私の腕を強く掴むと無理やり私を立ち上がらせたわ。痛い、やめてって言ってもハルトは私の手を離してくれなくて、そのまま引きずるようにして私をどこかへ連れて行こうとしてるの。どこへ行くの？そんな私の問いにも答えてくれない。そして気がつけばハルトは私を牛丼屋に連れてきた。呆然とする私をカウンター席に座らせて、そのままハルトはカウンターにパチンと1枚の500円玉を置くと、店員にこれでこいつに腹いっぱい食わせてやってくれって言ったの。ハルトだって私と同じ境遇、お金なんて持ってるわけない。それなのに私のためになけなしの500円を出してくれた。
That's the kind of person Haruto is, man. I mean, sure, he's an oddball, but he can, at the end of the day, he's very considerate.
恥ずかしいけど
He's surprisingly considerate.
たったそれだけのことでもうワンワン泣いちゃってね。あの時は店員さんとか他のお客さんとかみんなびっくりしてたっけ。
How long ago was
そうで
this?
すか。二人の過去にはそんなことが。
I was like about to cry.
わかるぜ。
Hey, you all do realize she's just made the whole story up, right?
はあ？
Think about it. There's no way a boy and a girl would be sharing a prison cell. Yeah, to be honest, I was thinking the same thing. Like, what kind of prison allows a boy and a girl to be like houses both boys and girls?
嘘なんですか？
She is a ninja.
その後二人の再会を記念してお揃いのタトゥーを入れるって話まだしてないのに、バラすの早いよハルト。
Okay, well, even though that story was fake, I meant what I said. I mean, Haruto is still, at the end of the day, Haruto is still, like, he's the oddball, but still considerate. That much is true. If I hadn't stepped in, I bet they all would have believed every word of that. How is it so easy for you to make up those lies? That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
ちょっと一発でいいんでぶん殴っていいっすか。
いやー、怒った？真面目に話す気ってない感じ？私は別に話してもいいんだけど、ハルトは？
But I will admit, I fell for that story too. Man, what my coworker said was right. I really am that gullible. I've been rolling along with the flow too much, like when I'm like throughout these playthroughs. I've been rolling along with the flow way too much. I need to keep my guard up when it comes to these characters, Yuki in particular. There's nothing to hide, really, and that would only complicate matters. I mean, I met Yuki back when Sora was still called Phantom Trigger.
やあねえ、もっと前よ。私、赤ちゃんだった頃のハルトも見たことあるし。
I sent bullshit. Oh, that's technically true. Yeah, I suppose that's technically true, but let's omit that part for now, or else it's gonna be a long story. I was already in active service when a new student joined Class A, Ikoma Yuki. While the higher-ups applauded her successful retrieval of Taiga-sama, they rebucked her for killing all those kidnappers on the scene, leaving her with nowhere to go. That's when Ichiru-san got interested and decided to take her in. Her chest was still as flat as a board back then, and she was even more standoffish than she is today. Wait. Yuki? How long ago was this?
失礼だな。当時だってそれなりに出っ張ってはいたわよ。ほら。
Prove it. Squeezing them together like that now doesn't prove anything.
え?
Well, we worked together for about a year.
それだけじゃないわよ。ハルトを連れて私の実家にも行ったし。付き合いを始めるところまでは行ったんだから。
She knows damn well that Urana's gonna get triggered because of that.
え？なんでそんな余計なことを言うなみたいな顔するの？ひどくない？待って待って。今聞き捨てならないワードを聞いた気がする。詳しく。なんでそんな食いつきやがっためんどくせえ女だなみたいな顔するの？それって私がかわいそくない？
いや、私は別に興味ねえけどよ。そうやって私にどうでもいいだろそんな話って言わせようとすんじゃねえよ。
She's playing y'all like fools again, right? I guess this means I have to talk, doesn't it? Nah, Haruto, you're fucking with us. You're fucking with us. Fine. You're just going to pester me about this until I tell you the whole story, aren't you? All right then. Wait, where's this going? Oh, wait. Okay, well, I guess. All right, let's see what Haruto's trying to tell us. I was the youngest member of my master's team, and as you know, I've always been a terrible shot. My master always told me I was too young to handle guns, so she had me start out with blades instead. I began by training with knives, and soon I was ready to move on to swords. I could easily obtain quality knives from Asagaya, but getting my hands on a decent sword proved to be much more difficult. Yeah, I mean, the age of the katanas is over. My only recourse was to borrow my master's, and she was hesitant to lend it to me too often. since I was still too inexperienced. And if I took the liberty of borrowing it without permission, she would notice it right away.
ほんでハルトは自分の刀が欲しいって言い出してんな。なんでもっちゃんがそのこと知ってんの？
Don't tell me she was also in the same year.
よう考えてみーさ。今現在ハルトがつことる刀、誰が売った思てんねん。
Get out of here! Get the fuck out of here! At first I asked Yamamoto-san's master, but he was having none of it. Swords are for kids, he said. And guns are? Oh wait, even Haruto's master at the time said guns aren't for kids. He slumped down on his knees in front of the storage shed in the back, of course.
刀が欲しいよ。泉姉さん欲しい欲しいって泣くもんやから。しゃあないな。せやったらうちが作ったろかいな。言うてな。初めてやったけど見よう見まねで作ったって。
Damn, Haruto.
どうしたらごんを姉さんが夜なべしてこされたった刀半日でへし折ってきて。
Can you really blame me when the blade was already bent out of shape after only a couple of swings?
そらそやろ。あんなもん工房のバックヤードに転がっとったサニトラの板バネ削って適当に熱入れて刃をつけただけやねんもん。あんなんで人が
Why would you make him a katana that wouldn't cut anything? For real? What I wanted was a sword, not a toy.
間違えてケツジャン買うてきたおかんみたいに言うなや。自分みたいなガキが刀欲しい言うたら、師匠が振り回しとんの見て真似したなったんやろうな思うやん。せやったら形だけでええかって思うやん。まさか実践に持ち出すとは思えへんやん。おかげでうちの師匠に「お前あのガキを死なせる気かい」言うてババちびるほど怒られてんねんで。せやったら最初からおっさんが撃てや言う話やん。
In spite of all that, Yamamoto-san's master still refused to make me a sword.
まあうちん師匠は金物や言うても基本鉄砲鍛冶で刀鍛冶やないしな。
All I wanted was a sword, but nobody was willing to make me one. I really didn't know what to do.
しゃあないからうちが責任取ってまともな刀を売ったることになってんけど、うちの師匠とハルトの師匠がな。
You're not ready yet.
要はうちもハルトもまだまだ未熟やからあかんっちゅう話や。
Man, I was just about to say, if Yamamoto can seriously make both like guns and swords and like both guns and katanas, that's seriously impressive. But I guess there's not really too much truth to that statement.
ということは、うちは師匠を納得させる刀を売って見せるしかない。
And for my part, I decided I had to learn the kind of assassination techniques that would convince my master I was worthy of such a sword. I decided a ninja would be the best person to consult when it came to sword techniques. That's how I ended up talking to Yuki.
そんなの私に相談されてもな。そもそも私、刀は持ってるけど、普段は銃ばっかりでめったに使わないし。
And I guess knives from the sounds of it?
それに、うちの里に伝わる秘伝の技は、ちょっと修行したぐらいで身につくようなものじゃないって何度も説明したのに、ハルトってば全然諦めないし。
To use an analogy, I assume you were trying to tell me there's no way somebody who's driven go-karts a few times as a kid is suddenly going to become an F1 racer.
言いたいことはわかるし、完全否定する気もないけど、どうしたって苦労するし、里の人間はよそ者に技を教えたがらないから難しいよって言っても聞きやしない。
Ancient ninja techniques, huh?
だいたいなんだってそんなにうちの里の技にこだわったのか。
Well, you're from a long-established family of ninja swordsmiths, family that inherits the Mura name.
村？聞いたことないかな。妖刀雪村とか、永刀村雲とか知らない？
Wait a minute. The family that No way. Yeah, Yuki Mur... The one I'm thinking about is Muramasa.
なんか聞いたことあるような。
名刀と秘伝の技を継承する由緒正しい家なんだけどな。
No way. What can I say? I was young. I thought if I mastered their legendary skills, I could take on anybody, even my master. So I went to Yuki's house, begging her family to teach me.
これがその当時の写真よ。
若い。ていうかこの写真欲しい。
Oh boy. What? Wait, why am I in the...
でしょ？この頃の私は体重も今よりずっと軽かったのよね。
Oh my god, Frontwing, did you seriously cheap out on this? Come on. I want to see what little Yuki and little Haruto look like.
いやそうじゃなくて、一緒に写ってるマスターが若いって言ったんだし。
Ah, yes. Only Renan will be... Yeah. Of course, Renan will be only interested in Haruto.
私、マスターのこんなに若い頃の写真って初めて見たよ。かわいい。ジュルリン。
Rena. What will we do without you?
ほらもうよだれ。
あのさ、二人と一緒に写ってる。
Toko doesn't even recognize them.
そうよ。それは紫。
うわ、なんか今よりもずっと幸薄そうな顔。
Wow! Wait, is that even possible?
そうかな。今とあんまり変わらないような気もするけど。
Man, I can't believe Grisaia. Not Grisaia. Frontwing cheaped out on this shit. I want to look at the younger selves too,
つかそれよりもよ。
or the younger versions of these
裸で
characters.
写ってんだってとこにまず突っ込むべきなんじゃねえの？
Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay.
ん？だってほら、背景をよく見なさいよ。川が写ってるでしょ。これは川遊びをしてる時に撮った写真だからみんな裸なのよ。
Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Now I know why. Now I know why Frontwing cheaped out.
いや、
I'm still pretty curious as to what the younger versions of these characters look.
あ、川遊びって言っても、ハルトの余り川を遊んでたって意味じゃないわよ。
Yep, that's
エッチね。
yeah, that's reserved to Rena. That's reserved for Rena.
私は何も言ってねえだろうが、そうやって私をそういうことにしようとすんのやめろ。
Yuki's house was in what they like to call a hidden village, but it was really just a backwater town out in the boonies. It was a sort of place where the kids stripped naked when they went for a swim in the river.
失礼な。コンビニだってあるし、携帯電話の電波だってちゃんと入ったわよ。
Ah. The tiny village, too small to be on any maps, was nestled in a small basin surrounded by mountains. The phrase hidden village had me imagining a primitive, secluded area where living conditions are harsh, but when I arrived, I was surprised at how modern it was. There was a river flowing through the village. Oh, actually no, before I go any further, I need to point out the new OST, Quiet Return Home. There was a river flowing through the village, bringing in a steady supply of fresh water from the mountains. And the homes were powered by either wind or water, so everyone had televisions and other appliances. The only thing they didn't have was gas, but the forested mountains provided enough firewood for the day-to-day cooking. The 12 houses that comprised the Okoma clan couldn't have been more different from the hidden village I've been imagining. Oh, so this is young Yuki, huh? Is this really the ninja village? It's not what I was expecting. Alright, so I guess Frontwing didn't completely cheap out, but she was definitely not flat-chested.
だから言ったでしょ。 全然普通だよって。
Yeah, but what passes for normal among ninja may not be considered normal for us regular folk. Wait, did I remember to read, it's really, is this really a ninja? This is not what I was expecting. Okay, I don't know, did I read that? Am I getting dementia? I was imagining people walking around in full ninja gear with swords on their backs and watermills grinding flour and everybody riding horses.
水車小屋はあるけど水力発電のゼンマイを巻くようだし、最近の忍者は普通にユニクロとか馬はいることはいるけど、農工場だし、今はトラクターとか農機がメインで、馬はもうペットの延長って感じだしね。
I could have sworn I didn't press I didn't click anything. That was weird. Well, we actually do have a watermelon, but it's just highlighted in the This is mostly where Uniqlo these days. We do keep horses, but they weren't used for riding as much as farm work, and nowadays most farmers have tractors anyway, so the horses are more like pets. So, not really much different from, like, modern lifestyles. Like modern rural lifestyles. Someone just drove by in a pickup truck.
どこの家にも軽トラはあるかな。
Wait, what on earth?
何って何が？
My phone's got a great signal here. 3 bars. What's up with that?
そりゃ確かにうちは田舎だけど、電波ぐらい入るわよ。ほら、一時期電話会社同士で顧客の奪い合い戦争があったでしょ。日本のどこにいてもつながるってのを売りにしてた会社がさ、山の中にアンテナを立ててくれたのよね。
You know, I'm happy about having these modern conveniences, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
期待しても何もない村だよって言ったのに。
Yeah, but I didn't realize you meant there wasn't anything interesting here. I feel bad for asking, but is this really the kind of place that would shelter a tradition of secret ninja arts?
とにかく私の家に行きましょう。お母さんがちらし寿司作って待ってるから。
Well, Haruto, to be fair, I mean, they could have some secret training, like what you see on the outside, you know, that doesn't tell the whole story. That may not tell the whole story. I mean, after all, we are talking about ninjas here. It's definitely not too far-fetched if one were to assume that the whole village is disguised. Not just the ninjas, not just the inhabitants. I followed after Yuki as she led me along the asphalt-paved road to her family home. The air wasn't as stuffy as you'd expect from a village surrounded by mountains, but it was quite humid, so I was like sweating buckets after just 10 minutes of walking. Yuki explained that as people started putting air conditioning in their homes, that resulted in more energy consumption, making the summers even hotter in turn. I had no intention of complaining, of course. It was still rather exhausting trudging through the heat without a goal in sight. When I asked her how far we still had to go, Yuki pointed ahead with a smile and said that we could see it already. She was pointing at what looked like the gate of a Buddhist temple. Apparently, it was the front gate of her home. We passed through the gate and followed a walkway shaded by lush greenery, then arrived at a set of stone stairs. After the climb, it was another 10-minute walk to the main house. Other than one 2-story section, it was a large 1-story building. It looked like a typical ninja house to me, aside from the AC units on the walls and the minivan parked in the wooden barn. I wonder how that minivan had gone up those stone stairs. But that turned out to be no mystery. Behind the main building, there was a paved road running up the hill. The stone stairway and the luxuriant vegetation were reminders of the house's past, maybe preserved as they were just for the sake of keeping up appearances. After leading me into the house, Yuki went up to go call her dad, leaving me behind in the living room. Ooh, nice sword up here. It seemed nearly spacious by modern standards, and the smell of incense filled the air. It didn't seem like they were constantly burning incense, though. The scent had just permeated the building over the years. The door to the veranda was open, letting in a pleasant breeze, and I was overcome by a sense of nostalgia. It was a window to the ideal image of the countryside, as perfect and idyllic as in a movie.
というわけでこちら私の父です。
Ah, so this is Papa Ikoma, huh? How do you do? I'm Haruto.
どうも、生駒家18代目当主、生駒貞時です。君がハルト君か。噂は聞いている。
So, is this gonna be a kind-hearted father? Because, well, I mean, because you don't see that too often when it comes to Grisaia characters. I think, no wait. Yeah. Yuji's father was a rapist. Yumiko's father was like strict as hell businessman, to say the least. Actually, no. Now that I think about it. Oh yeah, no. Sachi's father kind of neglected her. Not with ill intentions, but... Okay, where am I getting at?
やだお父さん、緊張しているの？別に婚約者を連れてきたわけじゃないのよ。
And we have Toko's father in jail. Amani's father, I'm assuming he's kind of hard as well. Mitru's father, I don't know too much about Mitru's father. Brian didn't have a father. Chris, I think Chris had a father. We don't know too much about him. Actually, if anything, I think the cruel fathers are more apparent.
分かっている。
Yuki's dad awkwardly cleared his throat. He reached out for the cup of tea that Yuki, now sitting at the head of the table, had poured him and took a sip. He looked like a real swordsmith in those workers' clothes, with a towel wrapped around his sun-tanned forehead. I estimated him to be in his 40s, though his dignified aura made him look like he could be in his mid-50s. When he reached into his breast pocket and began fishing around, Yuki immediately went to get the ashtray from the corner of the room. They were in perfect sync.
どうも、ゆうきの母のゆうこです。
That's the mama, huh? Hello, I'm
こん
Haruto.
な田舎までわざわざ。お疲れでしょ。どうか足をお崩しになってください。大したものはご用意できませんが、今お食事も整いますから。
Yuko, Ikoma Yuko.
おいおい、ハルト君は飯を食いに来たわけじゃないぞ。
ですけど、せっかくいらしていただいたのですから、何もおもてなししないわけには。
いいんだよ。こんな状況で飯を食ってもうまくはなかろう。話が済んだら、若い者だけで町のレストランにでも行けばいいさ。
生駒家の家庭の味を知っていただくせっかくの機会ですのに。
いいからもう下がっていなさい。
Well, their parents seem very, very nice.
ユキ、お前もだ。
え？私も？
まずは余人を交えず男同士で話し合う。
Man's talk, huh?
なにそれ、前時代的。
いいから外しなさい。
はーい。
さてハルト君、君がこの家に来た目的は分か
Oh,
る。
do you now?
つまり、
Oh!
私の娘が欲しい。
Oh! This is how it all started? Bro, why are you making assumptions like this? Come on. Why? What? No, actually, I came here hoping to learn the secret ninja arts that have been passed down in this village. I'm a little surprised. How did you end up with that misinformation?
どうぞ。どうぞ。では、君はどんな技が欲しいのかね？
Why, was he like... Did he really want Yuki to get married or something? The sword that can defeat my enemies in a single blow.
ああ、それはそうだろうな。
Sometimes I'll go out on a job with my master and her techniques are amazing. I can't really explain what it is about them, but they're just incredible to watch up close. They give me this feeling that she could kill anyone she wanted to. I suppose it's a sort of convenience. I suppose it's a sort of confidence? That confidence is the foundation of her style. She makes no unnecessary moves. Perhaps it's her way of never doing something unworthy of her blade. As a famous swordsman often said, that, it seems, is the mark of true skill.
その技を師匠に習えばいいのではないかね。
Well, you see, when you get down to it, her techniques are a sham. I don't sense any of the sincerity, decency, and honor I expect from a true swordsman. When I told her that, she said sword fighting is nothing more than drawing your sword and striking your enemy. And moreover, that she has nothing to teach me as long as I didn't understand the ramifications of that.
なるほど。では、君はなぜ戦うのかね？
Why does Haruto fight? That's a difficult question. To put a positive spin on it, I fight to bring about change in the world. But to be honest, I just do it because I can. If I'm being uncharitable with myself, it's somewhat of a game to me. Who seriously questions themselves about why they're playing a game? There's an element of that too. Sorry, I must sound like such a millennial to you, but I have no intention of lying when it comes to my reasons for wanting to learn the secret arts. That would be like a patient lying to their doctor. It would only delay the healing process.
なるほど。君は面白いことを考えるな。
You're too kind.
君が技を欲しがる理由はわかる。しかし、ただ人を切る技が欲しいのなら、秘伝の技である必要もなかろう。なぜうちの技を？
Because he wants to study the blade! Because he doesn't like guns. Basically, I'm just an inexperienced guy looking for some useful skills. My hope is that, if I can manage to obtain a so-called secret art, my master will finally acknowledge me.
面白い話だったよ。
Does that mean...
しかし、はいそうですかと君に技を伝授するわけにはいかんな。
Don't tell me this is still about marriage.
こ
Seriously?
この馬の骨ともわからん男にいきなり娘さんをくださいと言われても大事な娘は渡せんのと同じことだ。
Oh, jeez.
悪く思わないでくれ。
Okay, I see where you're getting at here, Mr. Sadatoki. Yes, sir. I can't go home empty-handed about boasting to my master that I was going to learn a secret ninja art. I plan to stay in this village as long as it takes for you to decide to teach me.
いや、しかし。
よろしいのではないですか？
Haruto's got balls, even for at that young of an age. I'll give him that.
聞いていたのか。
お茶のおかわりを入れに来ただけですよ。
この話にお前は関係ない。黙っていなさい。
いいですか、ハルトさん。男子たるもの、一度や二度断られたぐらいで諦めてはいけません。
That seems like an easy way for a woman to call the cops on you. Just saying, that seems like an easy way for a woman to call sexual harassment on a man.
そもそも一度や二度断られた程度で諦めるぐらいなら最初から望んではいけないのです。それが男子というものですよ。
Except when, you know, for men there's a fine line between persistence and harassment. Yes, ma'am.
目標があるのなら全力で挑みなさい。男なら立ち止まって涙を流すのではなく汗を流して前に進むのです。
俺の話聞いてる？
He's a man too. I wasn't expecting him to agree to teach me the moment I asked. I came there prepared to hold out until he finally gave me what I was after, If he didn't want to teach a stranger, then I just had to make sure we got better acquainted.
それにしても思い切った行動に出た
Yeah,
ね。
I'm impressed Haruto's got balls still had balls at a younger age. Or had balls at a younger age. I am sorry for putting you through this.
部屋は余ってるし好きにしてくれて構わないんだけど、美浜の仕事はどうするの？
I asked for permission to take leave. If there's an emergency, they can call me back.
そんなに技が欲しいの？
Well, yeah. If I'm going out of my way to learn something, I figure I should make sure that it's the best possible use of my time.
ハルトはさ、その技がどんな技なのか知ってるの？
I guess not? Nope, no idea. Tell me about them.
さすがに私が勝手に教えちゃうわけにもいかないかな。里の人間ですら知らない人の方が多い秘伝だからね。それに秘伝の技に関しては昔ちょっとしたトラブルがあってね。里の人間は少しナーバスになってるっていうか、簡単には教えてくれないと思うわよ。
Trouble? What kind of trouble?
昔秘伝の技を習いに来たやつがいたんだけど、ちょっと基礎の修行をしただけでいいからさっさと秘技を教えろって言い出して破門になったやつがいたのよね。それ以来技を求めて里に来た人間にはどうしたって警戒しちゃうのよ。
What a pain. So you're saying that guy ruined my chances of learning your secret arts?
簡単に教えていいものじゃないし、簡単には身につかないから秘伝の技なんだって話でしょうよ。そもそも秘伝の技なんてものはあくまでも概念であって実在はしないって人もいるぐらいだしね。
Yes, I've heard that rumor too. And even supposing it does exist, you have no reason to want to teach it to outsiders. I'm going to have to be awfully patient, aren't I? That's how I ended up living with Yuki's family.
居候の間何もしないで世話になるわけにもいかないからってうちの仕事を手伝ったり畑を手伝ったりしてね。そんな感じでハルトは少しずつ村に溶け込んでいったから、村の人はハルトのこと私の婚約者だってずっと思ってたみたいで。
That's
ああ、それがさっきの結婚を前提にしたお付き合いってこと？
yeah. The misunderstanding spread so fast. It would have been a huge hassle to correct everybody. So I thought it would be easier to just go with it.
おかげでお父さんは村中に説明しなきゃいけなくなったし、お母さんはお母さんでもうすっかり私たちを結婚させる気になってたし、さきもずっと勘違いしてたしね。さき？
She means Murasaki. I was living with Yuki's family, so that included Murasaki. She was such a quiet little girl back then. She never seemed to know how to say what she wanted, so she just kept silent most of the time.
それは今も変わってないと思うわよ。言うだけ無駄だと思ったら黙っちゃう癖、もう治らないんじゃないかしら。
I mean, I guess that's just the way she is, man. There's just certain things that you just can't change about people. Really? I think she's improved quite a bit in that respect.
そう言われるとここ最近の紫さんなんかそんな感じですね。言いたいことがあるけどずっと黙っている感じというか。
Just leave it to me. I'll talk to her later.
そうもいきませんよ。やっぱり気になりますし、こういう時のための担任教師でもあるわけですから。
No!
そんなわけですので
It sounded like she
私こそ
sneezed.
紫さんとお話ししてきます。
Miss?
ちゃったわね。
The thing is, Murasaki tends to get even more stubborn when she notices that people are worried about her.
それで結局技は習得できたの？
Huh? That's kind of hard to answer. I didn't really acquire them myself, and yet I do have them at my disposal.
どういうこと？
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting thing to say. Oh.
そっか。
みんなでそんな話をしていたのか。
Oh, new CG, huh? Well, you know, we'll pick this up back in we'll pick this up next time because I think this is a good place to stop.
セーブしちゃうよ。
As much as this new CG intrigued me, I think this is a good place to stop. But yeah, we're still in the slice of life aspect. But I mean, still waiting for it to get juicy, man. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.